What's up? We back with another episode of 401 Uncut. Today, we got very special guest, Money Moo.
Believe, man. What's happening?
What's going on, man? Still paid. You feel me? Everything still hitting.
Nah, for sure, man. We still straight, you know it.
Man, I'm glad to have you on 401 Uncut because we spoke during the pandemic on IG Live, and that was in 2020. So I told you when I come to Atlanta, we gonna do this face to face for sure. So
nah, for sure. Been good 2 years, man.
Man, you called it a bandemic at that time, though. It wasn't a pandemic, it was a bandemic.
It was definitely the bandemic for sure. If you know, you know what I'm saying? But definitely.
Hell yeah, man. And it's crazy because what made me want to really talk to you back then, this record hitting, going super nuts. It literally got all the way to Ohio. I'm playing it. The DJs on the radio playing it. It's going nuts. And when we spoke, you told me, like, man, I really been promoting this record for the past 3 years, and now it really is hitting and it took off. Tell me, what made you stay down with hitting that long?
It really, like, the people really made me stay down with it, you feel me? Because it was like, every time when, like, new ears heard the song, it was the same reaction, like, boh. It was like, they was almost losing their mind about it type shit. And I'm like, damn, everywhere I go, these folks always. So it was like, even though I had dropped here and like, I still dropped a lot of music after that. I dropped 2 projects that year of 2018, and like I was pushing a lot of other shit, but like everywhere I went though, I was playing hitting. Anywhere I went to perform, I was gonna perform hitting, cause it was just like that reaction every time. And I knew that, like, you know, once it got on the platform where millions of people could hear it, cause I just couldn't get it all the way to where like the millions of people could hear it. Man.
Right.
But once I got it to that platform, I knew it was gonna go though.
Man, I mean, it really did. The success of that record, I mean, it's still hitting. As a DJ, I still play hitting in my mix show. You feel me? Like, it's not a record that's like, oh, I can't play it no more. It's literally still hitting. And what was it like? I mean, you had Foogiano, MoneyBagg, yo, on a remix. What was it like linking up with them guys?
Man, that shit was lit. We did all that shit like the next day, you feel me? Like, once I locked in with Boom Man and them, like the very next day, went to the yo, Foo pulled up, did his verse, MoneyBagg yo pulled up, did his verse. 2 hours later, we just shot the video right after that. So,
man,
that shit was lit. I ain't gonna, yeah.
Say all in one day just made it happen.
Yeah, real quick, just like put out one little thing on ground, like y'all pull up, but we pulled up about 100 deep out there.
Man,
about 400 bands, 500 bands out there. Like,
the video was
lit. We pulled up out of that bit.
For sure. Now, for anybody that don't know, let them know what part of Atlanta you from.
I'm from the east side. I'm from Stone Mountain, for to be exact, you feel me, DeKalb County. I done lived up through the whole 20 East though, from like Rockdale County, from Conyers all the way to East Atlanta, Moreland Ave, in between. But I'm from Stone Mountain though, you feel me? So, yeah, right. The East, man, big East.
For sure. Now, for somebody that's never been to Stone Mountain, describe to me what it's like.
It's like, it's really like just like a black community, for real. That's how I could explain it. Like, it's on the outskirts of the city, so it's more like, I'll say a blend of like suburban with like, feel me? Like, it's just black people just doing their thing out there, for real.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, growing up, was you the only child, or did you have a sibling?
I had a sibling. I got one sibling, Robin Red, man, my brother. Super producer, you feel me? CEO of the Savoy clothing line, man. We going crazy out 2023, you feel me? Savoy, yeah, I got to be in this shit, you hear me? But yeah, Robin Red, my brother.
For sure. Now, growing up, did you play any sports? Like, what was it? What would you like at school? Did you get good grades? What was going on with you?
I was always smart naturally. I ain't really never had to like do no studying or nothing. I really like I had good grades easily. I hooped. I played basketball my whole life, really, from a jet all the way to I graduated high school. I felt like I really would have still kept playing basketball if I ain't just like, I fell in love with money. So it was like, that shit kind of was like, really, I probably would have did well in school too if I ain't like fall in love with that paper, for real.
Man.
Like, that shit kind of deterred me from all that.
Man, falling in love with money, you know, nothing wrong with falling in love with money, but you saying it could come with some bad things as well. Yeah,
it's like, cause when you like, it ain't nothing wrong with falling in love with it, but you don't never want to be greedy, you feel me? And you gotta always know that like, you need to, you know, make the money, don't let it make you, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta just focus with it. It could deter you. You chasing that bread, yeah, I know where a lot of shit you could end up dead in jail. You know how it goes. So
man, has it led you? What's some of the experiences that it's done led you into with just being so eager just to focus on that check and not thinking about the consequences that might come with that shit?
Jail, shit, for sure. Focusing on just going so hard where I'm like on that mode, like ready to take some, like I don't end up in jail. Not doing, I feel like too, like I'm big on the energy and shit. And I remember the time when I was like doing more taking from folks than giving from folks. And when I was doing that, a lot of more shit was happening. I was taking way more losses. I was going to jail and shit, getting out, going back to jail, like when I was on the bullshit, you know? So I feel like you're supposed to like, you know, be positive and put out positivity into the universe, and that shit'll come back from you. And so when you chasing that bread, just, you know, do right. You ain't gotta be trying to take niggas off and whoop, whoop, like, you know, do good business or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Stand on business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like your new single, I ain't gonna lie, I like to stand on business. It was something that you had said in there. It was like, how niggas say he authentic and he can't even keep it real.
Facts.
Tell me about that for you and just keeping it real and how much that is to you as a person, like.
Oh man, that shit to me it means a lot, and I feel like in the industry that I'm in, though, it don't really mean shit, though, you know what I'm saying? But being real don't really mean shit in the rap game. Like, you don't get really no love or no respect for that shit. You definitely not gonna get, like, they'll fuck you over for that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you really, but to me, it means everything. I must stop fucking with you if you don't keep it real with me, because me, I'm keeping it real at all times.
Why do you think that in rap, and even on like the business of things, what is up with just this finesse culture per se, where a lot of artists, they get jugged, they get fucked, like these first contracts, they don't be right. What do you think that should be about?
I think just really like, it's just a treacherous game. Like, it's just a like, kind of like, maybe the laws of the land type shit, you know how they say? Like, it's just like that. Them niggas got fucked before us, and niggas after them got fucked, like, and they just keep doing the same shit. They ain't trying to, you know, do it correctly. Some people might keep it 1,000 with you, you know what I'm saying? But it's just treacherous, bro, and it's just like that. I don't know why it's like that. Yeah. I don't know why niggas feel like they gotta do you dirty in the business in order to, I don't know.
Man, is that one of the reasons why you like to stay independent?
Yeah, that's of course. The only reason, me personally, to me about being independent or not independent, it's like, do you want to spend your own money or not? That's how I really look at it. Right. Feel me? Like, so if you independent, you gonna spend the bread yourself. If you not, they gonna front it for you.
For sure. Now, I know too, you had walked away from a situation that you was in with Authentic Empire. What made you want to walk away?
Really, technically, the thing was, the deal that I did with them, it was up the terms, you feel me? But I still was ready to walk away anyway, because it just, I felt like I just outgrew it and was ready for the next step of my career. I always felt like being with AE was gonna be a stepping stone for me, you know what I'm saying? I didn't look at it as like, I'm about to be, this is AE forever, you know what I'm saying? I'm still paid. I look at AE as like a stepping stone in order to get to the next level. Or like how we was talking about that platform. Yeah. I needed to get people to, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, for the most part, yeah, I just outgrew it, I feel like.
Yeah, you felt like it was time for you to move on into a next phase. Like, it was good for this phase, but maybe it couldn't get you to the next one.
Yeah, for sure. I felt like, yeah, because it's like maybe we weren't seeing eye to eye no more, you know what I'm saying, on shit. Like, so it's like, it's time to go. I ain't got time for that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a lot of things in the blogs, you know, about Authentic at a time, and it was other people on the label who were kind of just like, it's time to go as well. Did that have during that time you were still with them, how did that make you feel watching that shit play out online? You know, it wasn't something that was happening behind the scenes. Everybody was in on the business at the time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I felt like I said, I don't think that was the place for all that shit online like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that type of shit should be handled behind closed doors, honestly. And for me too, it was just weird because, you know, I was a part of the label at that time. So all this shit being said about, you know, nigga coming up to me about it and shit. But
yeah,
like I say with that, like, really, I wasn't too much even paying attention to all that because I was just focused on what I had going on anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I just felt like it should have been off the internet though, for sure though.
Yeah, because I think even when you left, I think it was for the people that's in tune with what's going on. It was like, oh shit, well, is it something really wrong? Would you refer artists to work with Authentic Empire?
I say like, do what's gonna work the best for you. That's what I'll tell any artist, you feel me? Like, would I refer you to them? Like, shit, I went, you know what I'm saying? So, you gotta do what worked the best for you. My situation wasn't like this person's situation, and their situation wasn't like the next person. We all had our own situations with them, you feel me? So, it's like, you gotta work the best move for you. It worked for me. You know what I'm saying? It might not work for the next nigga, or it might do, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you gotta know what you getting into and, you know, make the best decision for you. Don't be going to nothing with no just pipe dream, thinking just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With nobody, you feel me? So,
because people always think it's that one thing. You know, I think when it comes to having a career, you like, oh my God, it's gonna be this one thing, and it's gonna take me. You know, it's not the one.
It's never
thing.
like that.
It's the consistency of shit that gets you to where you.
They don't get that though.
Yeah.
Folks don't get that, man. You think it's just some magic hocus pocus type shit or something. I don't know. They be thinking just one thing, like you said, and this shit out of here. Like, boy, yeah, gotta do a lot. You gotta do a lot.
And you gotta keep working. I think you really stand for that though. That's something that I could tell with you is consistency, and not stopping it. And no matter what, even if the situations change, feel like I'm gonna stay the same. Like no matter what, you gonna be consistent in what you got going, no matter what you win. Is that what Still Paid kind of stands for?
And Still Paid is just like, in a way, yeah, but Still Paid just stand for just like the believe movement, and you feel me, the game, and Still Paid, you know, get money, really. That's where it came from, but.
Facts.
You know, but shit, yeah though, definitely.
All right.